Welcome back, everybody. I'm Chris. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors with Memory Lane. This is our second segment. So we're going to talk specifically more about the business. So this question, how does Memory Lane help seniors specifically?
Talk about it a little bit, baby.
So we're in the business of emotions, like we mentioned last time. And when seniors come in, a lot of times when seniors come in, or they'll call first because they're not even sure what we do. What is a memory lane? What does digitize mean? They look us up on, online, and they see we can convert tapes. What does that mean? What kind of tapes? So once we go through that spiel, usually when they come in, a lot of times they'll bring, I have this camera. I know there's a tape inside the camera. Don't know how I can get it out because the cord has disappeared.
Right.
No battery backup. And do you think you can get it out for me? And and always the answer is yes, we can do that. Regent will go online and research what camera is it? What cord do we need? We have about 1,000 cords here.
Oh, I'm sure.
And battery backups and things. But these are typical questions when someone comes in and they're really not sure what the technology is. What does it mean that you digitize? How would I watch my tape?
Yeah.
Is there an option? I have a DVD player, or I don't have a DVD player. I have what is a USB? Where do I put it?
Right.
We'll actually have them bring their computer in, put the USB in to show where it is.
Oh, nice.
We'll also show them how to do it in the TV. We have a TV up front here. We can show where the
where
port
to hook
is.
it up and everything.
Yeah. So I think,
and how to hit the input button.
It's a lot about education. A lot about education. You don't realize that folks that never grew up with these things, and may not ever be using them. And so it's really just getting down to let me just explain how this works.
Yeah.
And just being very patient.
So just a follow-up question. I've always wanted to ask this question. We've been in a lot of networking meetings and everything like that. What's the craziest thing that you found on a videotape that somebody brought to you?
Well, you couldn't show it. You couldn't, obviously that happens. When something happens from 30 years ago, 40 years ago, someone hasn't seen something. They're now 65 or 70. They were back 25 or 30 back then, and may have done something. Nothing crazy, but that's happened 2 or 3 times. But mainly what happens is somebody will come in and they have a precious something, family reunion, whatever, and then we have a preview room here.
Right.
So that's really cool. You can come in here. You're not sure what's on your tapes. I can't wait to see this. You sit down, you put it in the preview room, and it's Oprah Winfrey.
Oh wow!
It's not
somebody recorded over it,
and that happens. And that happens a lot, like
you got to break the tab.
Yeah, and it happens a lot, and so you can just kind of see their emotions, so disappointed. Oh my gosh, I can't believe someone would have recorded over this, and so we get a lot of that.
I'm sure.
I wouldn't say a lot, but I mean it happens. So part of the back to your original question about helping is they can come in here because people 99% of people don't have VHS machines anymore,
right?
And if they are. And if they do, when they put the tape in, it eats the tape, because it hasn't been run in 20 years.
Yeah.
And so that's one way we do help them, is that if they have a box of 20, 30, they can just come in. It's free. It's air conditioner.
Right.
It's not 100 degrees. Come in.
See what's on
popcorn.
them.
See what's on them.
Yeah.
See if it's something you want to save.
Right.
Want to pass on to the next generation, to your grandkids, to your sons and daughters, and so that's a wonderful way for them to really save all of that forever.
Well, I know that was one of my parents' concerns when I had the 8mm. My dad was like, I have no idea what's on there. Why are you going to pay them to do that? I was like, because we don't know what's on there, right? And there was a lot of it that had been damaged and everything like that. But the video was invaluable to my grandparents. To see that, got that done before my grandfather passed, and it was just very cool. Now I don't even know where that video is. So someday, Paige, you're gonna find a video of your great grandparents, and you're probably gonna have to take it somewhere to have it changed into another format or something like that.
Right. But really, I would say 90 to 95% of tapes are good.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have. I mean, it's a small percentage that this one's been eaten
Right.
or it has mildew on it or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
and so people, they're very surprised when they come in. Oh, it's sitting out in the garage for a year. I
Yeah.
hope it still works. And it does.
And I think back to Pam's
Yeah.
original point of education, I think seniors are scared's the wrong word, but they're just unsure.
Right.
You know, I mean, like they're, I mean, you mentioned a flash drive, and they just, right away, I don't know, but we will absolutely take 100% of our time. They'll come in, we'll sit, we'll show them, we'll physically.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that easy. Yeah. Do you have your computer here? Let me show you. Da da da. And it kind of debunks anything.
Yeah.
Because if I've heard it once, I've heard it 1,000 times. Oh, I don't know anything about technology. Oh, I'm not technology.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not technology. Well, you don't have to be.
Right.
And so if they say, well, I want it on a DVD, yeah, you may want a DVD, but if you're preserving it or wanting it for your grandkids or your children, they don't want it on DVD.
Right.
They want it on a flash drive so they can do anything they want with it.
Right.
And so I think that's sort of the big thing. So education with seniors is probably number one for us, I would think, because Pam spends time going to
communities, senior communities.
Oh, yeah.
We do education, how to preserve memories, because a lot of folks moving into a smaller place when they're downsizing, and they have these boxes of stuff, and they don't know what will work, what won't work, what and it's just about education, and letting them know, if it's film, reel-to-reel film, well, we can take a look at it. If it breaks, a lot of times it'll break. You have to glue it back together. We can do that.
Yeah.
So, once they hear the stories, we show them pictures. It's very visual.
Yeah.
When I do education, I
That's
show them
awesome.
all different machines, all types of different formats, technology, and that way they can kind of connect dots and understand it better.
And probably end up talking about a lot of family history that wouldn't have been brought up otherwise.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get a lot when I go out in the
fine.
community. Everybody's got photos, and photos are probably the biggest burden for people.
Yeah.
Boxes, thousands of thousands. And we talk a little bit about how to organize those photos.
Yeah.
And what makes sense to put them, to digitize them.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of people, it's just that burden of, I had this for 20 years. I don't know what to do with them. It's like, oh my gosh.
Big relief when
absolutely.
When you do it.
Yeah.
Big relief.
Yeah. And we teach them how to turn those things into, great gifts at the holiday time, or Father's Day, Mother's Day. So, we feel good about not just are we digitizing, but we're also, helping them.
Resurrecting memories.
Yep.
Well, awesome. That's been our second segment. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.